Now let's go over probably the most important part of having a WordPress website, the post and the pages. That's how you're going to add content to your website, posts and pages. Now the difference between the two is simple. WordPress is a blog software and it's a CMS software. Alrighty. Now, if a lot of people don't use it as a blog, I mean, a lot of people do, but you don't have to use it as a blog just because it's a blog software. I have all kinds of websites with WordPress on them, and I never used the blog functionality. And the reason is because my websites aren't based around providing, constant information on a daily or a weekly basis. And that's really the only reason you would have a blog, is if you have a following of people that you are constantly providing information to. And that's what posts are for. If you have a blog, if you plan on using WordPress as a blog, you will be making posts. So if we click on the post button here, I'm going to go to my website here. This is my website so far, okay? This is what it looks like. This is the default theme, the default layout that comes with your WordPress website, which I'm going to change this later because I don't like this at all. And as you can see on the front here, it's my blog. And right now we have one post. It's called Hello World. If we go back to our dashboard, I clicked on post, and you're going to see we have the Hello World post. Now this is a default post that comes with the WordPress blog, so you can see what it looks like. Now we can edit this post by clicking on it, or we can just trash it. And I'm actually going to trash it because there's no reason to keep the demo post. So once we trash it, we go back here and we reload our page, you're going to see that it's gone now. See, there's nothing here. There's no post here. No, the blog is completely empty. So let's go back and add our first post. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Add New up here. All right, here we go. And the first thing we need to do is we need to give it a name. What do you want to name your post? I can't spell today. So that's the name of your post. And next, we can add some content. Whatever your post is about, you type it out here. If you're going to give a tutorial on something or say hello to everybody reading your blog, you would just type it out here. You can add as much as you want. You can add as little as you want. There's no requirements when adding a post to your blog. And depending on what your blog is, that's what it depends on, what you're going to add to your post. It's completely up to you, whatever you're adding. I don't run any blogs. Like I said, I use WordPress strictly for CMS and creating easy pages for my website and sales pages. We can add media to this post by clicking the Add Media button, pictures, videos. I'm going to cover that in another video, actually, so look out for that one if you're interested in adding media. We can style the font however we want. We can bold it, italicize it. It's got your basic editing settings like you do on anything else. Good bullet point. Just like that. It's pretty simple, right? So you get your post all set up. We can even add HTML. We scroll over a little bit more here. You switch it to the text symbol and you can see the HTML. Okay, so we can add our own HTML as well to your post. Now all the way to the right here we have our options for this particular post. We can publish this post and make it go live right now. We can save it as a draft, come back to it later. We can preview this post, see what it looks like right now. You can even time it. You can click on edit for the publish, and when you publish it, it doesn't have to be immediately. You can schedule when you want it to publish, anytime you want. And whatever date you set, when you click on publish, when that date comes, it'll post to your blog automatically. All right. The next is the format. Now, the current theme we have, it has these different formats here. Now, every single theme has its own personal formats. That's what themes are all about, the way your site looks, the look and feel of your website. So every single one will have a different option here. So depending on what theme you're using, you're going to have a different option here. I'll just go with, let's see. I'm not even sure what these formats look like because this is the default theme that came with WordPress. I haven't used this theme yet. We'll go with quote and see what that looks like. Okay. Let's try status. We scroll down a little bit more, and we have categories. You can categorize your post. Right now, all we have is uncategorized because I haven't created any categories yet. I'm going to cover categories and tags in another video as well. But this is where you're going to add tags for your post and where you can add categories and choose what categories for. Okay? That's it. It's really simple, right? There's no confusing settings at all. So I have my post set up. I'm going to hit publish on my post, and then we're going to go see what my post looks like. Okay, let's straighten this up a little bit. Let's go back to my blog. Let's refresh my blog here. All right, there we go. We have our first blog post with my information that I pointed out here, that I typed out. We can click on it, and it'll take us to the blog post page itself, where you can leave a comment on it. And it's pretty simple, right? If I add another post, it's going to be right above this one. Let that load up. So let's see. I want to add one more, and you're going to see. I'm going to click on Add New Post up here. Type out some dummy information real quick. Over on the right, I'm just going to click on Publish. And once that gets done loading up, there we go. I can go back. Let me refresh my page here. And there you go. I got my second post now. And now every time when I add a post, it's just going to keep getting added to the page here. And pretty soon I have a whole list of different posts here for my blog. Okay? So that's pretty much what posts are. It's just for your blog, okay? Now pages are a little bit different. As you can see right here, we have something called a sample page. Now along the top here, this is our navigation bar, okay? And right now we only have one page up here. And if we click on that, really the only difference between the post and the page are pages are just, you know, a standard page here. It's not a blog post. It's by itself. It's a standalone page that you can go back and edit whenever you want. And that's all I work with are pages. And pages get added up here to the navigation menu, which we can customize that menu as well. And I'll cover that in another video. So this is a sample page. If we go back to our dashboard, scroll over here, and we go down to pages, click on that, we're going to see my sample page listed here. And it's the exact same settings and the exact same dashboard as the post. So I'm going to trash this sample page because I don't want that. I'm going to add a new page. And pages are good for all kinds of different things. A contact form, a frequently asked questions, a About Us section, a home page, a subscriber page. Pages can be for anything. A download page, you know, whatever doesn't really belong in a blog post. Blog posts are usually dedicated to just delivering information on a daily or weekly basis. So let's create a page real quick. Okay, so let's say I created a page. Okay, it's about us. It's about my company, all the information about my company. Might look something like that with a little bit more information, I hope. And over here to the right, you're going to see we have the same options. You have your publishing options. When do you want to publish it? You can save it as a draft. You can preview it. Page attributes and the order number. What this means is on the navigation menu, when you create pages, they're going to be lined up here one by one. Okay? Now, by default, for each one you create, it'll be listed after the next one. But maybe you don't like the order of those pages that are listed there, right? Well, with the page attributes, you can order them however you want to order them. 0 is going to be listed first. 1 is going to be listed second. 2 is going to be listed third, just like that. So you can order your pages however you want them to show up on your screen. And you can set a featured image. What that means is you can add some themes, they have little thumbnails for their pages and their posts. You can set a featured image for your page, and that will show like a symbol to represent your page. So for the About Us section, maybe your featured image would be, you know, your company logo, perhaps. So you would set that, and people would see that when they click through to your page. So once I click Publish, let's go back and see how that looks on our website. Go back to our website here. Let me go back to the home page where we see our blog post, and you will see the About Us page. We click on that, and we see our information, and you have the comment box. Now, you can turn off the comments for any post or any page. If I didn't want comments on this About Us page, which you probably wouldn't, we go back here. We're going to click on Pages right here. We're going to mouse over the About Us. We're going to go to Quick Edit. Little menu pops up here, and we're going to uncheck the Allow Comments, just like that, okay? And then we're going to click on Update. And you can also make pages private. Same thing for posts. You can make posts private. Also, under the quick edit option, you can add a password to your page. And when someone attempts to view your page, they're going to be asked for this password, okay? And we can also parent our pages. Right now, I only have one page. That's why there's no option to parent it. But from the drop-down menu here, for example, if you have a section called Contact Us, okay? You have a page called Contact Us, and then you want to give each employee of your business their own contact page. When someone mouses over Contact Us, you could make individual pages for each employee, and it will be a drop down because they're parented under the Contact Us page, okay? So let's make a sample of that just so you understand exactly what that means and how that works, okay? So I'm going to add a new page here. It's going to be called Contact Us. Publish that. It's going to be our demo page. We're going to add a new page. Contact Jim. Okay, now on the right hand side, where it says parent, we're going to click that drop down menu. We're going to choose Contact Us as the parent. And we're going to publish that. Okay. Now let's add one more page. Add new page. Okay, contact Mark. We'll put Mark's information there. Parent page, we're going to choose the Contact Us page again and publish that. Now, once we go back to our website and we reload this, you're going to see the Contact Us up in the navigation menu now, okay? When you mouse over it, you see we have different options here, Contact Jim and Contact Mark. And then click on either one of these. That saves room on the navigation menu. There's no point on having a Contact Jim and a Contact Mark and a Contact Ann up here. You can organize them all under one option here, just like that. Okay, and they click on Contact Jim, takes them to the Jim page. Okay, pretty simple. That's how you organize in the navigation menu with your pages. Now, to really customize this section here, the menu section, the navigation menu, be sure to check the video about menus, and you will learn how to customize all of this. Okay, so that's the difference between pages and posts. And as you can see, making your pages and posts are exactly the same. You have the exact same options. Just depending on which one you choose is where it's going to go. Posts, go to blogs, pages are standalone and in your navigation menu. Okay, guys?